corduroy trail. It's also where timbers are skidded across the dam. But it's called a corduroy trail because they take limbs off the trees and lay them down on the ground so it can drag the trees across it without ruining all the trees' root systems in the area. Yeah, there's probably big enough for grubs and something. We have over 300 different types of migratory birds in this area, so I don't know them all, but I know a few of them, quite a few of them. We're actually going to be walking across part of the old corduroy trail. This used to be part of the old corduroy bridge right here. And this is a bunch of trees just falling across this little stream right here. So like the regular timber, it's no problem. You guys starting to smell that? That real pungent smell? That's from the skunk cabbage in this area. If you did smell it. I don't know, I just got a whiff of it and I don't really smell it. Alright. Anyone have any ideas what put this notch in the side of this stump over here? Sometimes I get this answer right.
Bear?
No, that wasn't a bear.
Deer?
No, it wasn't a deer. Most common answer is a woodpecker, but
Yeah.
Whoa, big woodpecker.
that'd be one rather large woodpecker.
Yes, it
No,
would.
this is actually from a human. This is from a technique of logging called springboard logging. A logger would put a notch in the side of a tree, wedge a board in there, and it'd be a lot like a diving board sticking out of the tree. They do this so they can get up high enough where there's saws and not worry about having to hit any rocks that this tree grew or pulled up with it when it was growing.
Huh.
Oh.
And at the time this area was actually selectively logged, they didn't exactly have chainsaws. They had what they call the crosscut saw, or the loggers like to call it a misery whip. I just see a varied thrush. You guys see that bird over here? That's called a varied thrush. And it's kind of hard to see. You see him just hopping around over there? There's that winter wren. He's got the longest song in the forest. Never spot him though. I spotted him twice this season so far, but that's not much. If you look right here, you can see some bear sign here. With these scratches right here, we're pretty much saying, you know, this is how strong I am, seeing how deep you can go. These scratches right here, is another one pretty much how strong I am. And this one's pretty much how tall he is. So this is a rather large black bear. These black bears right now, if we did spot one, would probably only be about 200 to 250 pounds. From the time salmon or something. If you look up in this tree right here, you see a branch growing off of it, with other branches growing off of it also.
Yeah.
That's called witch's broom for obvious reasons. This is caused by a parasitic spore that grows in these kind of formations here. This spore is called dwarf mistletoe. And it takes about 5 years to fully grow. And on a nice hot summer day, one of these days, this is going to actually explode and send some more parasitic spores out and about 60 miles an hour.
Gee.
Is anyone into carpentry at all here?
I can torch
2x4s and planks and those kinds of things. But this one tree would be enough lumber for a 2-bedroom house. I always thought that was kind of a neat fact.
It is.
That is a neat
Big tree. That's about 4 feet, 4 feet in diameter at the base.
Bear traffic is. The record I've seen was 9 bears on a tour, and I believe the record on trail was 17 on the same tour. Alright, locals will call this plant right here, well, fool's blueberry, or fool's huckleberry, because it looks a lot like the huckleberry or the blueberry plant. Well, and actually this won't grow any berry at all. This is called, well, the scientific name is false azalea, or rusty manzanita. There's 2 different names for it. And this will actually trick birds and bees and stuff, pollinating it. There's nothing on it. Yeah, the guys on the zip lines with the yellow helmet are the, well, I like to call them the alpha tree monkeys. Those are the trail guys, are the canopy guides. They go from platform to platform. I believe there's 7 different zip lines, 3 different sky bridges, and you're anywhere from 140 feet to about 80 feet above the ground all the time. Anywhere from 25 miles an hour to about 45 miles an hour. It's a lot of fun, I think. I had to be a guinea pig for their tours there. For their braking practices, because some people just, they panic and they don't know what to do to slow down, so they have to have braking practices. This plant right here is called huckleberry. It's going to grow a red berry in this area also, and this would go good with maybe your biscuit for pancakes.
Pancakes.
All right,
Berries.
settle down. Settle
Berries
down.
and pancakes. Oh my.
Have any of you heard that saying that moss only grows on the north side of the street?
Sure. Well,
I was going to say, does anyone want to tell me which way north is?
no, it's all over the place here.
Anyone want to take a guess? Which way north is? Some people get a little bit.
That way.
Not quite
That
that
way?
way.
I could see a little bit of the sun, that would help, but you know, we can't hear.
You know what? The sun doesn't help too much either. If you're wondering, it's north is that way.
Okay.
Oh.
I used to walk this trail backwards a lot of times. But, you know, I had a few close calls. There's a bear right behind me and get
Oh,
eyes
jeez.
big, not telling me anything. So I quit doing that.
We'll
And then
tell you if
another
there's a
time
bear.
In this area, there's so much traffic after the salmon, after eating salmon and whatnot. What do you suppose is on this trail after?
Bear poop.
Bear scat.
Scat.
Yeah, and I was walking backwards.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I don't have to go any farther for you guys. You're going to see some bear markings in some of the trees in this area. Now these weren't actually a marking of a territory. These ones are so marked up because sometimes the south, like the sometimes on trees in this area, the bears are not actually
Bear marking.
climbers. They have to learn as a bird. And how they teach them is kind of interesting. I watched it happen on one of my tours on this very tree. I was standing back there on that corner right there, and I seen a sow putting her cub right over here, and walking away. And whenever the cub would try to follow her, she would swat it and pretty much basically put it right back at the base of that tree. And then she would walk away around this corner right over here. Of course, this is about middle of July, so this brush was a little thicker and I couldn't see the trail over there. You barely see the sow's back over the bushes there. And then all of a sudden, this cub starts let out a wailing cry, really bad, irritating. And I was like, oh man, she's gonna come after me. Because I had my group back there and I was like, this ain't good. But then I realized she started charging down the trail, so I had my mace out, my flare out, and I was ready to pop my flare and everything, but, well, she was charging her cub. I don't know if you guys know this, but bears have very poor eyesight. They rely mostly on their scent. So what do you suppose this cub sees? Just a big black bear running at it. Possibly a boar, you never know. But, so this cub tries to start climbing this tree, gets about maybe right around here and starts sliding down, falls back on his butt. She would have kept on doing this until he started learning, but I had my group right there and I had to scare her off. And, well, it was pretty interesting to see. But she would repeat this until that cub finally realized they got to hug this tree to climb it. It's kind of where we get the term of a bear hug.